So this video gets seen by this group of people in like this Facebook group. And they become determined to catch the guy.
Hey, my little love bugs. I am back.
I'm ToshPointFro, and this is my eating show. I'm ToshPointFro, and this is my eating show.
Look at that. That's all meat. Oh, honey. Hey, my little love bugs. It is ToshPointFro, and this is my eating show. Guys, today I got some snow crab. They little, but it's okay. I just bought a bunch so I could just eat through them all, and it doesn't matter how big they are. But I do hope I can find some bigger ones in the future. If you're new, welcome to your daily dose of positive vibes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. I'm really hungry. Let's eat. We have a whole lobster, all this big old stack of snow crabs, some broccoli, and some dip and dash butter sauce. So let's pray and then let's get right into it. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. The snow crab looks amazing and I cannot wait to get into that sauce. This has been an amazing week so far. I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen in these next few days, honestly, in just the coming future and the rest of this year. We made it through January. Help us get through February. In your name, amen. Okay. Broccoli, though. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. Ooh. I haven't had snow crab in so long. I wonder if I can move it. Let me move this stuff closer to me, y'all. Because I want to be close to my food. It's terrible sometimes. Ooh. So how is you? How is you? How are you? How is your day, baby? How you doing? How is school or work? It's cold here. Too cold. But no complaints. Man, listen. I want my meat. If snow crab, excuse me. If snow crab was the same size as king crab, I'd be broke. Dame has the only sauce I will eat lemon or onions in. I don't even like onion, y'all. You lucked out, Joe. He's like, I don't feel like it. Huh. JoJo's to my right. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm done. Oh goodness. I'm choking. I'll move some of these a little bit. There we go. This one is not being as good to me as his counterparts. Oh my God, y'all. While we eat this, let's talk about that show on Netflix, with cats. Have y'all seen that? I had to rewatch it. Y'all. I might have even talked about it in another episode. I'm about to roll up these sleeves. So if you haven't seen it, Don't with Cats was a cuss word. It's this documentary on YouTube where, not YouTube. Okay, let's restart this. It's a documentary on Netflix. Oh, okay. You just and the entire show, it starts off with this guy. He makes a YouTube video. Only has like a couple thousand views. And in the video, he kills some cats. He kills 2 kittens. This is gonna have spoilers, so sorry. But this was just on my mind and it was something to talk about, so we're gonna talk about it. Y'all, he puts them in a vacuum sealer bag that people use for like blanket storage. And he sucks all the air out. It's so sad. Like, you monster. Well, I mean, and I'm not even a cat person. Like, y'all know I have JoJo. But I'm still not, like, about hurting animals. And I don't know. They say that that's how, like, serial killers and stuff start hurting animals. Excuse me. You know, that girl, I forgot what her name is, that pulls off wigs. I understand why. Mid-eating, sometimes you want to pull it off. So, this video gets seen by this group of people in like this Facebook group. And they become determined to catch the guy. So they formed their own Facebook group. And like really start to go after this dude. They start looking at the video very in depth. They look at the kind of vacuum that he used, the kind of poster and like bedspread that he had, right? And the bedspread was like this wolf. But they noticed the vacuum cleaner, and I mean, they're watching this video frame by frame. And y'all gotta understand, like, when we make these videos, we set our cameras up to frame. Like, I've recorded 60 frames per second. So that's 60 frames in 1 second that are being recorded. They looking at it one by one. So they start looking at the the vacuum, because they don't even know where this man is in the world. But they find out that the vacuum is this vacuum that's only sold in North America. Ouch. Pinch myself. It's only sold in North America. So they're like, okay, he has to either be in Canada or America. So they start making traction, right? They start getting closer to him. There's two people that particularly stand out. One is she works like cybersecurity or something, like at a really big hotel in Las Vegas. And the other guy, I don't even remember what he does, but he had a lot of time on his hands. They were the standouts in this group. So they're like hunting him down, trying to find out like about him and everything. And yo, this man infiltrates the group. He done joined. And like everybody's putting up like, oh, they think it's this person, they think it's this person. And this guy, like, pretty much with a really generic screen name, says that he thinks it's this person, and you know, throwing him off the trail. But still kind of giving hints, right? Almost like he wants to be caught. Dame. Whew, boy. You know. That boy can make a sauce. Well, the guy, like I said, infiltrates the group. They realize it and have to form another group to be more secretive, right? And they have to really be careful with who they let in. So they start catching breadcrumbs, and it starts getting more popular on Facebook. So much so that like there's like this biker gang that's dedicated to like protecting animals from animal cruelty. Like that's what they ride for, right? So they put up a reward saying, you know, any information leading to this guy. And the biker gang is like super popular. I think the guy who was giving the interview, he said that somebody sent him the video, and his sister, who was like a trained psychiatrist, told him like, you know, this is really dark behavior. I forgot what like scientific term she claimed it as. And she was like, but he's a narcissist, and this is just starting for him. Like, it's starting with animals, but he's going to eventually graduate into humans. So, anyways, they put up the bounty reward. The reward for this guy's, like, knowing information about this guy's whereabouts. And they flesh out this guy who's claiming to be the killer, the cat killer, right? I'm not about to fight these. Excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I get excited when I just get it open. Bust that thing open. So he's like claiming to be the cat killer, and all of a sudden, like, the internet attacks him. And this is where I'm telling y'all, you gotta be careful with what you comment on people's videos. The things that you say to people. And even for him, for like claiming that he was that person, right? I forgot what the actual killer's name was. It was like it wasn't Nikolai, but it was something it wasn't like a typical American name. You want a bite? I don't want all that onion, but I definitely want it. Yeah, here you go. Ooh. Get back. Get back. Oh, close. Well, the guy starts getting really bullied on the internet because everybody thinks he kills cats, right? The guy ends up committing suicide. Super sad. And he wasn't the cat killer. He was just like an internet troll. And he started getting so many threats and everything that they didn't blame the suicide on like the trolling. They said that he was already like fighting depression. But, you know, they were just like, you know, it was a contributing factor. Telling you, man, People just leave comments thinking that it has no impact. It does. Well, nice little scoop. Scoop-de-doo. Come on, man. There we go. That's a scoop too. Oh, my leg going to sleep. Ooh, back alive. Just put that thing up here. All right. So, not only is that sad that, you know, this guy clearly is not the killer, but he also committed suicide. And these people, like, they feel like they're in too deep, right? Because they've been chasing after this guy for months. Excuse me. Let me go get some more sauce. All right, more sauce. So, then I believe the guy pops up again, like the actual killer. And he has this new profile picture on Facebook again, where he has like this Santa hat on. And they're like, you know, this could be a fake picture, but he pretty much tells them his name. He's like, the person that you're looking for, his name is blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I forgot. Get back, JoJo. Y'all, this man is crazy. I mean, obviously he's crazy, but he's crazy, crazy. He gives them the name, right? But then they start searching him. And you know how, like, some people, you know, you can search them. This is a very uncommon name. Usually when a person has an uncommon name, you can Google them and you'll find like a little bit of information, but you're not going to find a ton unless they're a celebrity or something like that. Well, this man made hundreds, if not thousands, of fan pages of himself with pictures of himself. Like, he essentially created his own fan like network of all these pictures of him and just content of him that was talking about him. And he wasn't famous at all. He even went so far to say, oh my God. Okay. Yeah, there we go. He even went so far to say, I guess there was this like famous couple there was a famous couple in Canada and they like killed these kids. And one of the people that they killed was like this chick's little sister. It was her little sister. She killed her own little sister. Crazy. Well, the woman, he made up a story saying that they were dating and that he was getting harassed because people thought that they were dating. And he just wanted it to stop. Went to the news and did an interview and everything. He crazy. That's like, what is that, a sociopath? So, they still are trying to find him and they're searching through all these hundreds. Every single time I buy one of these things, it's always pregnant. Aren't they like not even supposed to be sold pregnant? I'm not even about to fool with that right now. Did y'all see my frustration? Ugh. That's why I don't like buying whole lobsters. So anyways, they go through all these pictures and I start noticing that a lot of them are like photoshopped. Not even him. Just like, because there's pictures of him showing that he got married. There's all kinds of stuff. But they end up coming across one that looks real. And I think it was like in Germany or something. I don't know, probably some of y'all probably mad. You just need to watch the thing, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm just recapping it. I'm not like doing like a full country, states, names. I'm not giving you all that. This man was like taking this picture in like Germany, and he's like at the street corner. So the people who were like trying to catch him, because these are just internet nerds. These aren't even like actual police officers. The people who are actually trying to catch him, they study the country because they look at the lightning. They look at the picture. They look at the light poles, the traffic lights. That's how they determine what country it was in. So then they start looking at, they go down like the map of the city and they go down street by street. Do you know how long that would take? Just to find like where this picture was taken. Ooh. So they end up finding it, and it's a fairly like new picture of this young man. And like, let me just add, he was a handsome dude. Like, he was cute. Very well groomed. You find out that he takes care of him. You know, I mean, he takes very good care of him. So well, in that city, there's like a murder committed. And the way that it's done looks really similar. Like the way that the room is set up is really similar to how the cats are, you know, the cat's room was set up. And I think he like dropped a message or something, giving a clue to the group, pretty much saying that he was about to do something else, like doing it again. But this time, he killed a person. He killed this young guy who was gay, and he lured him off of. Oh no! Wait, is that how he did it? How did he do it? He would use Craigslist ads, and he would say that he was looking for like somebody to spend time with. But the animal thing became kind of like his calling card. So he also, I mean, these people were so used to reading his his content and his lingo that they knew how he typed. You know how like when you text somebody for a long time, eventually you know if somebody's texting you from their phone trying to act like them, you can tell, because it's not like they just don't talk the same. Well, they figured it out, and they would find his YouTube ad, his Craigslist ads from how he spoke. And he would say stuff like his parents own a pet store and he's looking for a dog and he has a lot of experience with dogs and stuff like that, right? So what he ended up doing was, in another country, he lured this guy, for a date or whatever. And then he ended up like killing him and like chopping him up. And he also had a dog that didn't belong to the guy. It was just a dog. And he killed the dog too. So, you know, the internet nerds, they're just like, oh my God, like we told y'all that this was going to happen. They're trying to get in contact with the Germany police, if it was Germany or whatever country it was, and like give them all this information that they've collected, but everybody's ignoring them. Yo, he sent like the guy's hand, like he kept some of the body parts, but like he stored a torso in this luggage bag, and that's like what the police found, because the garbage man came to pick up the garbage, and he's like, this looks weird because this luggage isn't even that, you know, raggedy. Why would somebody be throwing this out? Yeah. He mailed the hand, or was it the foot? The foot to like somebody in really high power in Canada. Crazy, right? So then you find out like he travels all over the world because he's an escort. His mom knows he's an escort. She think he's just the sweetest boy. I mean, I guess your mama gonna love you regardless. She's always gonna love you no matter what. I don't think you can ever like break something like that, but at the same time, she also was in a little bit of denial. Excuse me. Okay, foot. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Okay, we good. So, this young man is now wanted by the police because they got video of him mailing the foot. They see what he looks like, but he bounces around from country to country. He wears wigs. This is why you make sure you get the powder on your nails. I bought some powder just to make sure that my nails wouldn't keep breaking. Thank you, Amazon. So yeah, he's still traveling, and essentially he's still looking for his next victim. Like, he's still trying to do it. I think he ends up in Paris. He stays there for a little while. Jojo, get back. Get back. And then the police show up at his mama's house. That was not effective. They're trying to find out where he is because he's Canadian. Canadians are supposed to be nice. Ooh, there you go. I've always met nice Canadians, actually. Well, I don't remember what country he was in. Ha! Who was mad at me about this half story? Because I'm like not giving y'all all the facts. I'm not sure what country this young man was in, but he was pretty much acting like a victim. They saw him coming into the country via airport surveillance, but they didn't know exactly where he was. So then they ended up finding out where he was staying, but he wasn't there. So it becomes national news, right? Everybody's looking for this guy. And there's this one internet cafe where the owner is like a news buff. He loves the news. He always watches the news. He keeps up with the news. And as he's watching a story of this guy, you know, being reported and saying that they're all looking for him, in walks the guy. And they pretty much concluded, like, this kid wants to be famous. Like, that's what he wanted. He wants to go down in history, right? Well, he did. Because when they caught him, he was literally in the internet cafe Googling himself and like on like government websites looking up information about himself. Narcissist much? He was crazy. Kill animals, kill people. And it was just a game to him. Like, he liked the cat and mouse of it all. He liked leaving the little breadcrumbs. And he would even use references from movies like Pulp Fiction or what's that one with Leonardo DiCaprio where they talk about Can't Catch Me, or I forgot what it is. I've never seen it, to be honest. But yeah, this man was crazy. And he was super young. He was only like in his early 20s, I believe. Attractive dude. His mom said he got made fun of in like school. Is my lipstick even on? No. They said he got made fun of in school because he was like, you know, a very well-groomed kid. And like he always liked to look good. And, you know, I can see all mine. Ignore that bag of chocolate that's over there that I'm realizing is on camera. Dang it. Now you know what else I eat. But y'all, they brought in like the military to come get this young man. I'm talking about people in military outfits came and picked him up. They would not allow him to be on any like commercial airline. So I think he actually had to get flown in by like some government. Yeah, like a government airline flew him in because no regular airline would allow him to be on their flight. And it was just crazy. I would totally suggest watching it if you are into like crime stories. I know I probably just gave you like a really quick rundown on it, but it was something to talk about while we ate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me something that you did for yourself today. And yeah, that's all I got. I will see you guys later. I love you. And until we eat again. Bye, guys.